Choose your top play of the week right now. And if you'd like to be featured on 2K TV, send in your plays and your gamer tag with the hashtag.
It's the Pelicans at home for a little interconference action in New Orleans. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. They continue to spread the load, trying to compensate for the injured Jonas Valanciunas.
Kevin, what a huge blow to this team. I mean, he's going to miss some of the playoffs and possibly all of them.
And a look at the starters for St. Louis. We've got Rollins, and it's Williams at the center position. Pass to Christopher. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
This season is just about in the books, Richard. How ready are these teams, do you think, at the top of the rankings to get into the playoffs and go full force?
The postseason is so close they can taste it, but that doesn't mean it's time to slack off. You still want to end the year strong, even if you've secured a playoff spot.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
Ingram wide open, and he's good on the three ball.
Silky three-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
Here's Rollins. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Ingram right side. Baseline try. It's tipped. Passes it to Christopher. St. Louis moving the ball around. Here's Rollins. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far a perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
Now here's Jones. Tight defense on him. Here's the break. Here's Houston. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Jones, the pass to Nance. McCollum against Rollins. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
To the inside, Tyson, and the layup falls.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pelicans still look like they're getting going. 6-point game. We come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the
Put it down! Wow!
Oh, my gracious.
Wow.
Way to get up.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Well, it's been an express line to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. And the shot is good.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Sound.
Here's Rollins. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Rollins got 6.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
1:14 left in the first quarter. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Sound.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Rollins hits them both. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. On the wing, Daniels from past the arc. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Lets a floater go. He can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 3. That's tipped. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sharp, the pass to Boston. Got it. Good job in the low post.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Christie finishes the break with a slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Poked loose. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And a chance here to just double-check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And so it's St. Louis heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Sound?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
So for St. Louis right now, we've got Williams, and it's Houston in at the small forward. RJ, I've got a hypothetical for you. If we did a fantasy draft, and you had the first overall pick, who would you take?
I'm going to be honest. Right now, I'm going to have to probably say Jokic, just because there's no defense that has been created that can stop his offensive game. So ultimately, it doesn't matter how good of a defender he is. But second, I'm still going with Bron.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the foul on Ty Washington. That's his first foul. Jones checked in for the Pelicans. And St. Louis also making a change. Christopher's checked in. McCollum finds Nance. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Jones. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Jones has got his first basket.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Fires from 14, and McCollum with the block. Fades back, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Williams has got his second basket of the night. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 7. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, guys. Zion Williamson is a force to be reckoned with, but Coach Willie Green said he's just scratching the surface. He's going to continue to get better. Over and over again, he's making the right play. Kevin?
All right, D.A., thanks. Trey Murphy's checked in for Larry Nance. And the Sound making a change here. And it's the Sound with the ball. And Houston gets it to go.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
McCollum kicks to Williamson. Williams with the block. Here's Thor, defended by Jones. Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range. Houston's got the lead up to 13 now for the Sound.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Williamson finds Jones. Can they get it? Rebound by Williams. And it's the Sound with the ball. Here's Tyson. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Tyson's got his second basket. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
So for the Pelicans, Nadu, he's checked in for Williamson. Najee Marshall comes in for Ingram. And Hawkins subbed in for McCollum. 1:11 left in the first half. Here's Hawkins. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Used the hit to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Christopher.
Nice finish.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
Like, what? That looked like something you see at a dunk contest. The confidence to pull that off in the game, that's impressive.
And there it is for him.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Christopher, that's good.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Hawkins. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Christopher. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Hawkins passes to Jones. Got a piece of it. Here's Christopher. He's covered by Hawkins. Here's Williams. There's the pass to Walsh. Now here's Williams. Tipped away. With 1 on the clock, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's St. Louis riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Taking a look at St. Louis. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Their effort on the glass, absolutely key to setting the tone. They wanted to send a message with their physicality, and they wanted to dominate on both ends. A really terrific performance thus far.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Pelicans trail by 15. Front court full of star power with Ingram and Zion. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. And it's Nance in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half.
Yeah, and quick and shifty there off the bounce. Fluid with that shot motion as well. Williamson continues to impress.
Here's Rollins. And St. Louis, another 3.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Ingram outside. Drops it in from 11 feet. Ingram's got 7 points in the game.
And it's easy to see just how dangerous Ingram is in the pick and roll. His size, the long arms, the shooting ability. The D has no clue as to what to do.
Down low. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. So timeout called here. The first for St. Louis.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Daniels is checked in. Here's Houston. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 11.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game. It might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep. Thanks, D.A. Good stuff.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Inside, here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Here's Washington, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Trey Murphy's jumped in for the Pelicans. Hawkins comes in for McCollum.
And Ingram is just so long. I mean, he covers a ton of space and just so quick in transition.
Tyson with the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Ingram outside, driving the lane.
The second overall pick in 2016. Ingram's a special talent at 6'8". He can do anything offensively.
And it's St. Louis with another.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pelicans trail by 16. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Washington. To the paint. Here's Tyson. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Daniels passes to Nance. Hawkins with it. High post try. A rebound by Washington.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Over to the left wing. Thor. Money from the wing. And the Sound lead by 20.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Daniels kicks to Ingram. Hawkins shot good. Hawkins has got 6.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
St. Louis calls timeout. is checked in for New Orleans. Jones comes in for Hawkins. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Rollins. Sinks the three-pointer. Rollins got 6 in the quarter.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Fires the three. Connects from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's Sharp missing. From deep three-point territory. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Sound lead by 18. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Sound 5 right now. They've got Christie, Sharp out there with Rollins. And it's Christopher in at the 2 guard. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. That's tipped to the wing right side. Marshall passes to Jones. Net ball. Great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got 3 assists now in this one.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
St. Louis calls timeout. St. Louis making a switch here. St. Louis is leading by 17. Here's Rollins. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Rollins gone 6 of 9 from the field. Just 3 misses, shooting a terrific 67%. They double team McCollum. Here's Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
While he's a bit undersized for 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Rollins against McCollum. Takes a shot at the elbow. They get the rebound. A second chance effort. And McCollum with the block. Here's Marshall. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Nancy's checked in for the Pelicans.
For your Pelicans, Larry Nance Jr.
Here's Ingram. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And McCollum with the block. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Walsh. St. Louis is leading by 14. Here's Rollins. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for St. Louis?
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans. Tyson with the bucket.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game.
And Williamson throws it down.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williamson.
McCollum against Washington. The rebound by Nance.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Williams passes to Christie. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
Assist from
Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Sound.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
1:03 left in the game. On the wing, Jones. And that one's on target from the wing.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Shoots from the baseline. And it's Washington missing. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. They trail by 16. It's Hawkins on the wing. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Washington, that's good. And the Sound lead by 15.
Oh, my, I didn't know he had the crossover in his bag of tricks. Now I've seen it all.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Marshall, and misses it off the right side of the rim. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Cans it from downtown.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Hawkins with it. And so it's St. Louis winning this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. See you next time.